here's what I wanted to do. Get a look at me. Oh, what's that song? All eyes on me. This shit be banging. Anyway, I think that was from Scary Movie 3. But have any of you older people, have anyone over 50, maybe over 60, you ever have this happen? One day you're getting up in the morning, you had that luxurious, long, Viking-styled hair, piercing blue eyes, and then you look in the mirror and you see that, right? Huh? Does that ever happen to you? Or you look in the mirror the way I do every morning and you go, who are you? No, really, who are you? I didn't even know who you are. When did all this happen? Did I miss a terrible car wreck? Did anyone survive? And it's very off-putting. Is that the right word? Very off-putting, to look at yourself as you really are, especially as you're getting older. Because, tell you something, when I came to New York as a wide-eyed, sexy young Amish man, boy, really, about 40 years ago, I'll tell you, never used a toaster, didn't know what an electric oven was like, forget waffle makers. I didn't know any of that stuff. We didn't have electricity where I was from. I met a nice German girl, well, German American. She had a German name, but like could have been German and Italian and Irish and everything else, like most Americans are today. But she said to me, would you like to have some strudel? And I really didn't even know what strudel was, so I was game. Yeah, all right. Well, by strudel, she didn't mean strudel, whatever it was, because I still don't know what it is. By strudel, she meant sex. And funny story, well, not so funny for me. I had never had sex because I'm not allowed to have sex outside of marriage in the Amish tradition, And I'd never been naked with a naked woman before either. And to be completely honest, if I knew how much work sex was going to be, well, I would have probably politely declined. If polite is like, no, like that. But I didn't, and we eventually had a good time. She was a nice-looking woman. She wasn't beautiful. She was what they would call comely, And after a short period of time, we were both rather comely, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, anyway, I'm tripping. See, I'm looking at the viewfinder to get the best possible shot for you guys, and I'm gonna trip and probably break something on one of these. Look at these rocks. Oh wait, let me just look at these rocks. Look at them. Crazy, right? Yeah. You don't want to fall into them at any age, but especially at my age. That's it's quite dangerous. So anyway, from sexy young Amish lad to this in a few decades, went by really quick. And I'll tell you something, being honest, I'm not all that happy about that. I would have liked a little longer youth, a little longer lifespan. Look at this. I wear the hat. People, I'm vain, I gotta tell you, I'm vain. Once you're a sexy young Amish lad, I gotta tell you, you always think of yourself that way. Like when I look in the mirror, I keep thinking, like the next day I'm gonna walk in and that happy funster, he's gonna be back, and everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna be back to my 25. And that never happens. Never happens. On this, and we all know it all goes downhill from here. So here, let me look on it. It's just trying to make the best of it, and enjoy my, well, golden years, I guess is what they call them. Yeah, there isn't a lot of strudel. You know, that's what I've noticed in your golden years. Yeah, there's not a lot of strudel around, you know. At least there's not a lot of comely women offering you strudel, you know. So, you know, it's not as great as it once was, but it's still pretty good. How many people get to go look at this all the time? Huh? Yeah, eat your hearts out. Eat your hearts out. And, wow, I almost tripped down a glacial rock. You know, so, I don't know. Having a good time. You know, trying to make the most of it, really. Am I bitter? You bet your ass I'm bitter. From that sexy, I gotta get some pictures. You wouldn't believe it. Yeah, standing, strutting up, hey, you know, and all lean and, you know, hot-looking guy, you know, turning heads all the time. You know how that is. Well, some of you do, some of you don't. But, you know, it's, I'm looking around here. It's, by the way, the 6th of October. It's the 6th of October already. And, looking around, let me show you around instead of looking at my puss. You know, there you go. You know, and, I'm trying to make the most of the days I have left this year out in the kayak, the SS Guppy, and reminiscing, you know, reminiscing with you good folks. I think my last video's got like 5 or 6 hits, so don't worry. I'm not going to go Hollywood or anything. I'm not going to get a swelled head or anything like that. You can trust me. You know, runaway success is not going to change Joe K. It just won't. It's who I am. This is who I am. It's who I'm going to be. Although, I have a bad feeling that, as they say, it all goes downhill from here. But I'm going to make that take as long as possible if I can do it. You know. So, anyway, look at that. Believe I was once a sexy young Amish guy? I don't know why. I sometimes find it hard to believe. Well, we're back. Look at that. Look how far. I'm telling you, the SS Guppy used to go up to right about here. Right? The water came right up to here. And look where it is now. Look at it. And when you came in here, it was probably up to about, you know, about there on the rock, you know. Right about there. You know, about 1.5 feet. So, and down here it was even deeper. So, yeah, it's probably dropped a good 2 feet. At least. Look at this. We're on the banks of the Gitche Gumee, aka Cranberry Lake. Oh, empty lake, just the way I like it. Nobody buzzing me with a jet ski. No one else powering by me in a canoe, showing off. You know, yeah, just me and the waves and a couple of big mouth bass. At any rate, let me just say thank you for sharing some time with me. You know, and I hope to be back here. If not, I'll make some videos from my home. You know what I'm saying? I'm into this now. I'm really, I'm going to really try and work on my delivery. I might even have something to say. I don't know. You never can tell. You never can tell. I tend to like to write more than I speak, as you can probably figure out the reason why. You know, I'm not a particularly good public speaker, am I? Not really. So, anyway, here we are one more time. Let me say, Auf Wiedersehen, Guten Tag, Arrivederci. Yeah. All right. So long now. Oh, wow, I got too close.